Hi everyone, Vanessa Cushenberry here. I just did a class, well, that's not true. I just did a Skype yoga session with a friend of mine, and it was awesome. And she was actually a little bit late, so I started to make a video for you guys, but then she chimed in. But I didn't have the idea of sharing this space with you before she was late, and I thought it was such an awesome idea. My situation is that my main gig right now is meditation therapy and meditation, but I used to be a Pilates instructor, yoga instructor, personal trainer, and that is still necessary. I still have a body, it still needs to move. And so I have all those skills that I'm beginning to share with people again. And I'd like to share some with you right now. Like, so many people have back pain. I don't, yay, but I have wonderful things to share with you about just really simple things that you can do when you're in pain or when to keep you out of pain. And so I just wanted to share that with you right now. Okay, so I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna move the camera down. Sorry if you're getting motion sickness right now, but just bear with me. Okay, so there's just two simple things that I'm gonna show you today. So if you're having lower back pain, don't do what I just did, but I just wanted to point out the lower back. If you're having discomfort, or possibly you have discomfort here sometimes, a wonderful thing to do is just lay down like I am, nice and flat, and what I would suggest for you to do is make sure everything's relaxed. I don't have any glutes squeezed here, my tummy's relaxed, everything's just kind of hanging out. And from here, what you want to do is just a slight activation of your abdominal muscles to press your lower back down just a little bit. And then release. You might not even be able to notice that I'm moving right at first. It's so small. And you just want to rock back, kind of getting the movement maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe not. You need to stay within your range of comfort here. What you don't want to do is a big contraction of your glutes and do this movement. That's all glutes and abs, and it's really tough. It's not what we're looking for. Your back is in discomfort, or maybe it needs just a little bit of movement or rehab here. And so we need to ease into this motion. Just rocking back and forth. So this is the motion here. I'm going to exaggerate it. So you're going in and releasing, going in and releasing. And this, if you're in pain, do like 10 of these and then just relax. And then maybe come back and maybe 3 times a day, I would say, do this. It really can release some grasping that's going on. Another really wonderful and simple technique is called a hip release in Pilates. And what you want to do is you want to think about keeping this nice and level across your hip bones, and just a baby movement with your knees. If you can see my knee here, I'm going to take my right one and just move it out a little bit, and then bring it back to center. I'm going to move the camera down just a little bit so you can see my knee better. And so out and in, and then again out and in. The smaller the movement, the more beneficial and the more precise it can be, because what we're after here is stability through your pelvic and lower back muscles, movement through your femur. So what you want to think of is you have a bar across this area, right across your hip bones, and you don't want it to teeter-totter like you're a trapeze artist and you don't want to rock the bar. And so if that happens, that means your leg is going with, or your hips are going with your knee, and that's not what we want. Okay, so I'm going to move this so you can see my head again. And so this can be really powerful. You want to go to both sides for sure. Because what happens is the hips get tight. We sit, we just do so much. There's so much strain here all the way around. And this just loosens it up. It's like, I'm from Kansas, so I always use the reference of the Tin Man. It's just like, we gotta oil up those joints, and this is how we do it. Just those little, small, slow movements. And it can be immensely powerful. I'm gonna get up now. It can be so, so, so powerful for your lower back relief. And so that's what I showed you is called an imprint and release, that first exercise, and the other one was called a hip release. If you have any questions at all, I'm super happy to help. This is just a little bit of knowledge that I have that I can pass on to you, and hopefully it's helpful. If not, no big deal, no need to come back. Otherwise, please enjoy and ask me any questions that you think I might be helpful with. Aloha.